Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello students. Hope that you all are fine and enjoying your holidays as well as online studies. Yes students, I'm here and today in particularly we will talk about the respiratory disorders. Yes, in our previous lessons uh, we people in detail just go through all the basic parts which are involved in the breathing system, starting from our oral cavity, this area, chest cavity, and all that. Today, in particularly, we will talk about the diseases which are being caused due to the certain reasons and which can affect the proper breathing function of our body. So, here are the list of 5 diseases which are mentioned in your book. These 5 diseases are: number 1, bronchitis. Bronchitis, in particularly, it's a tube down the trachea. If you people know about the C-shaped cartilage, it's a tube down the trachea. And whenever that tube become inflamed, why the tube become inflamed? The tube can be inflamed maybe by any you can say dust particle can reach there, any germ can reach there. For example, the bacteria and the virus can reach there and it can cause the inflammation there, and due to the inflammation, the air passage of the bronchi become narrower, and it can cause the, you can say, difficult breathing in of the air, and we call this disease bronchitis. Then next to the bronchitis we can talk about the second one important disease that we called emphysema. In emphysema, in particularly, we will talk about alveoli. If you people remember that alveoli is a main structure, it's a cluster like structure like this, which is present inside the lung, which is a site where the exchange of the gases is happening. So basically the alveoli, there are a million of the small alveoli which are being present in the lungs, and their function is to contract relax so that they can take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. So definitely whenever something can contract and relax, they are having the, on the outer side they are having the elastic tissues. Basically what happened, whenever these elastic tissues are damaged, whenever these elastic bands are damaged, whenever these elastic bands, the elastic tissues breaks, what happened now what happened, it can affect the functioning of the alveoli. For example, if they can contract, they can't back to the original position and relax. So in this way they are not even pushing out all the carbon dioxide out of the lungs. So whenever, you can say, the alveoli, their elastic tissues are, you can say, their elasticity become less, or even they break, they can affect the breathing system also, because alveoli is a main place where the exchange of the gases is happening. The person can or the person may feel the short breathness. The third one important one disease is the pneumonia. You people often heard that in winter season the people are suffering, especially the old people are suffering from the pneumonia. In pneumonia, what is happening basically? Sometimes the bacteria, sometimes, especially it's a very specific kind of the bacteria, sometimes few kind of the viruses and even the fungus can directly reach to the lungs. Why they reach to the lungs? Definitely I told you in my topic that Allah has given us the proper filters here in our nose in the form of hair. Then whole our respiratory tract is, you can say, equipped with the small cilia or liquid mucus, so that it can trap every kind of the dust particle or the germs which are going down inside our breathing system, and it can save our lungs from any kind of the infections caused by the bacteria, virus, and fungus. So what happened in this case in the pneumonia, the third one, in the pneumonia, what is happening? Sometimes the bacteria, the virus, and the fungus can reach there directly toward the lungs. They can make their colonies there, they can multiply there, and they can cause shortness of breath, and they can even, this is a very fatal disease. It can even the you can say the pneumonia can cause the shortness of the breath, and even the person, if the person will not properly get the oxygen, the body cells start to die. The person will look purplish or blue in color. And nowadays you all are familiar with the term COVID-19 and the coronavirus. So basically this virus is affecting our lungs in the same way, in the way the other bacteria and the viruses are going to the lungs and causing the shortness of the breath, and the making the person just to it can cause the poor oxygenation and leads to the death of that person. Okay, now the fourth one important disease is the asthma. Asthma is an you can say uh, allergic disease. Few people by birth, they are allergic to the dust. They are allergic to there are the, you people know that very small yellow colored dust that we call pollens are present in the air. So whenever we are at such a place where there is a lot of plantation, definitely their plants are having their more male parts as a pollens. They are you can say continuously spreading inside the air, because the pollens are very small and they can cause the pollination and they can cause a variety. So few people are allergic to the dust, few people are allergic to the pollens, few people are allergic to the, you can say, germs in the surrounding. So whenever they breathe, the people can easily be affected due to these factors, and this can cause the shortness of the breath in them. But this is an allergic disease. Sometimes some people are this is a disease that is even related to the immune system. So few people are allergic to these all factors, and even few people are allergic to the even good smells of the perfumes. Good smells of the perfume. Few people are allergic to the tobacco smoke, or the, you can say, in this way the people can be easily infected, and such people need the inhalers. Do people ever know that inhalers are available in the market? The doctor prescribes such patient different inhalers, and whenever they are feeling the shortness of the breath, means they are feeling the difficulty in taking in the of the oxygen, they can immediately use that inhaler, so that that inhaler will clear their whole respiratory passage and they can breathe in properly. And the fifth one important, you can say, respiratory disorder that is very important is a lung cancer. Lung cancer I can just touch a little bit today, because I will make another video on the lung cancer, because lung cancer is associated by the tobacco smoking. So the tobacco smoke and lung cancer I will cover in my next topic, because lung cancer is the, you can say, the last you can say very difficult stage that is very lethal. And in the lung cancer, basically the cells which are present inside the lungs, they become they just start to divide in an uncontrollable way, or they can just make the small lumps there, and these lumps can finally cause the cancer to such person. But again, in my next lesson I will talk about it in detail. Okay, now I will show you the small clips regarding these four basic, you can say, your diseases, that is the bronchitis, emphysema, pneumonia, and fourth one is the asthma. And then I will give you the task regarding it. Okay, Allah Hafiz.